Hi. In today's Friday's Little Bites, we are going to talk about how to clear energetic clutter and timeline blockers. And it's worth repeating, clean your house. I talked about this in the Monday video, clean your house. You don't have to have it sparkly clean. You don't have to be able to eat out of the floor, but clean it up, okay? That's the first thing. Now, energetic clutter, that's physical clutter. Energetic clutter inside. GCP. Important. Every day, every day, every day. I do it twice a day, morning, night. And sometimes in the middle of the day, if I feel some kind of way, GCP. Do it. If you don't know what GCP is, let me know. I'll hook you up. I'll give you access to my platform when I have all my classes. There's a video there that I can give you access to talking about GCP. I'll show you what to do. And as soon as you learn how to do that, boom, you're good to go. And you're going to feel the difference in your life. You're going to feel it in your body, in your life, everything. It's wonderful. That's really important. Okay. And that GCP is ground clear protect. Okay. Now, there's other things that we can do that I do and that you can also do. But this is the GCP is my daily practice, but I can do this too. Okay. And I do very often. You can just ground. Okay. You can visualize. I love visualizing that there's roots growing out of my feet and landing into the earth as part of my GCP and grabbing a hold of Gaia, right? And I even give it a little tug and I'm like, oh yeah, she's got me. She's got me. Shielding, okay? You can think about yourself in a little bubble or a Fabergé egg or whatever you like, a pyramid, whatever you like, cloud, and then see a protective white light or golden light or blue light, whatever you like. I like to use white or golden. Protecting your aura, okay? You can use a sword like Archangel Michael's sword that you cut cords with. I like to grab it and cut cords in front of me on every side behind me, and then I go like around like that. I don't know. I just like doing that. Okay. And you have to be intentional about this. Okay. I want to cut cords that, you know, don't belong to me and don't help me. They're not for my highest path, you know. There's also something really powerful that I do during meditation many times, and it's called in the violet flame. Okay. You imagine a flame, sometimes I imagine like a campfire, but the fire is not red and white and yellow, it's violet, it's purple. And the violet flame, it's incredibly effective to transmute energy. Okay. So it changes, transmuting is transforming, it changes the energy from negative to positive. Okay. So I visualize myself stepping into the middle of that campfire. Of course, it doesn't hurt, it's in your imagination. And I just feel light. I don't feel a change in temperature. But you can imagine that is you're changing temperatures from the feet to your crown, so you're more intentional, you feel it coming up and burning everything out. That's a great idea too. Okay. You can also like anchor a high vibe grid around your subtle bodies, right? You can imagine that you have like a crystal grid and you're standing in the middle of it or laying in the middle of it, or you imagine a giant grid in a room and you lay down on it. Sometimes I imagine like a clear quartz bed, like table, and I'm on laying on it, and I have like a pyramid on top of me, and all kinds of lights from source is coming through and healing me and changing the, I mean, use your imagination, okay? All those are really good. So yeah, use your GCP on a daily basis, ground yourself, protect your aura, use the sword to cut cords and karmic debts, all that, use the violet flame. But most importantly, I mean, you should pick one or two or three and do them every day, right? But the other thing that you need to do is maintain, okay? Maintain. And you do that with being very thoughtful and mindful with your words and your thoughts, okay? And because you can do all the work in the world, but if everything that is in your brain that come out of your mouth is negative, it's gonna block you. It's gonna block you. Okay. The other thing that is integral part of my everyday life is tapping. Okay. Tapping, and there's tons of tapping out there, but this is what I use every day. And this keeps my body in check, okay? And as soon as I start doing it, I start yawning and I start crying. Not crying, but you know, when your eyes kind of leak like that. And I can feel it. I do it right as I'm doing my meditation, right at the beginning when I'm, you know, concentrating on my breath. I do tappings and I do as many rounds of it as it takes until I stop yawning and I stop tearing up. All right. And that is a very good way to reset your nervous system. Okay. So if you're scared, if you feel anything, you feel anger, you're sad, you know, whatever, you can do this, and this is going to reset your nervous system. Okay. And I use it daily. Um, my youngest daughter, who has a lot of anxiety, she has trouble sleeping. She taps, boom, falls asleep immediately. Okay. So this is what you're going to do. And I count in my head from 1 to 5, and then I move to the next movement. Okay. So the first is you start tapping the side of your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then the inside of your eyebrow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your temple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your cheekbone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Upper lip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower lip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then your collarbone right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then your armpit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And then you do it with the other hand. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Did I say? I think I missed the crown. That's the second. So it's the side of your hand, the top of your head, the inside of your eyebrow, your temple, your cheekbone, upper lip, lower lip, collarbones, on armpit. Okay? Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. It's magical. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your Friday and a beautiful and magical weekend.